Yeah, welcome to Two Bros and a Rojo.
Good
This will
thing
be the
we got
show.
the
What's up?
fucking outline on.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, you got to start with the intro. How else can you do this?
Hey,
But
class. Here's our outline for the whole season. Doesn't it remind you of going to the first day of class in college where they give you the stupid outline?
Here's your syllabus.
That's what it was, the syllabus. Anyway, sorry to interrupt you, Steve. Get back to it.
yeah, let's try to reread that thing. So, welcome to Two Bros and a Rojo. This will be the show where sports, pop culture, and everything in between collide. You like that? You like how I did that?
Including syllabus.
We're talking fantasy football, the latest baseball stats, disc golf for those guys over there, and honestly, whatever pops into our heads. It's going to be fun, and yeah, you might learn some things out there, but most likely you'll probably lose a few brain cells, maybe something else, who knows. But whether you're here for the laughs or because you have to be a part of it for one of our fantasy leagues, we got you covered. Be warned. See, I got this one too. But be warned, this show contains strong sports opinions, questionable fantasy traits,
and some coarse fucking language.
and at least one argument about disc golf rules because I know nothing about it. So listener discretion is advised.
That's close enough to golf. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a frisbee. How hard could it be?
Big news at the disc golf. If you're not too familiar, the World Championships just happened. We got a new world champion.
Hey, save that for that minute we have later.
Save it.
We'll get there. The teaser. It's the teaser.
I know everybody's on pins and needles here.
Let's introduce this trio that we got going on here. I'm the Rojo part of it. I am what I'll call a fantasy wizard, a stats junkie, and the reigning champion of the Country Creek League. My name is Steve Rukstalis. Thank you, everybody. We'll say batting number 2. He's part analyst, part trash talker, and provides enough chaos to keep us on our toes. He is the older brother, Mr. Steven Reilly.
How's it going? Excited to be here. Can't wait to just, steal your hearts with my fantasy knowledge. It's just very minimal. It's highly opinionated more than anything else.
Oh, God.
That's why he keeps you on your toes. See?
That's right. You'll never know.
Yeah.
All right. So last but certainly not least, he goes by Riley for me. His name is Steven, or Mensch. He's a fantasy football junkie as well, but he brings the hot takes, the unexpected curveballs, and the champion of the Dynasty League 3 attempt. By the way, we got to change that name. That's a real bad name. But he's the younger brother.
Third attempt.
Well, I mean.
Yeah, two-time champion because I won year 0. Let's not forget about that. I did defeat Steven Reilly in the initial championship, but then, that was our second attempt at that league. And we had to reboot it again because, I failed as commissioner. So we tried it a third time, and now we finally got it going. And then Tim.
So in year 0, you won on the second attempt?
I won year 0. Then the first year was Mike, my cousin. Yep. And then the second year was Kevin.
Yeah.
And now I finally just won, for the first official time. But the year 0 was like our trial run.
Nobody likes the league.
Were you in that league, Steve?
We felt bad for you. It's
the trial run one? Yes.
Yeah.
The shortest kid.
Mm-hmm.
But I should finish that this guy's name is Mr. Steven Reilly.
Yes, correct. I'm going to bite kneecaps just like Dan Campbell because he's the one who took me to the promised land last year. Detroit football.
That's a draft thing right there. For all those that are going to go to Pittsburgh next year, you got to know that.
Yeah.
We're all going to be there. At least I'm sure as hell hoping to be there. That's for sure. I know you guys are planning on going.
I'll definitely be there.
Yep. Can you believe we're doing a podcast right now?
No, this is awesome. This has been a many years in the discussions. No real planning went into this, but until recently. And you got to say, Rux really put us on schedule here to actually get some sort of format. And it'll only be somewhat organized because of him, because otherwise, Mensch and I would just be rambling about the most random crap you can imagine.
It would be like a 5-hour episode.
It would just be us just like roasting players we don't really like, and that's really about it, and referee bad calls.
Well, I'm glad I got the syllabus so I can pass this class. We'll see.
Nothing says you're going to pass it, even though
yeah, we'll see.
But how many leagues are you guys in this year?
So, Mensch, I'll let you go start with that one.
Oh man, I'm gonna sound like the loser of the. Actually, it's gonna be less than this year. Okay, so you guys are in the same two dynasty leagues with me. So my league and Tim's dynasty league. I've got our Country Creek League that we've been doing for, geez, how long? Since 2010.
Yeah, 2010 was the
15
first.
years. So that's our
Mhm.
longest running one. A friend from work. I am the champ in that league. I will be defending my 2 championships in a row in that league. And then my other work league, which Kevin probably is not going to want, I also won that league last year, so I'm in that as well. Let's see. So I got and then Ron's dumb league, which I came runner up in. Last year was a pretty good year for me. I had 3 championships and a runner up out of 6 leagues. So I got 6 leagues. Yeah,
What about you,
long-winded
Kevin?
way to get to my answer.
Yeah, so I have the original league that we started in 2010. Before that, we played. I mean, we started playing fantasy football probably back in high school. It was 2003 or four, somewhere around there, and I played in college with my friends. Never really cared too much. We won a couple of those leagues, and then when we started our league, we know this track record of that because we got a trophy we made, which Rukstalis has now. It's up at the bar that these guys hang out at, and so we'll have to get a cameo of the trophy and then the football that goes with it. But yeah, no, that league and then 2 dynasty leagues, and usually I'll join another league. Like Mensch said, his work league. It's just I don't know. I can't play in a league where no one has any activity. There's zero trades, and it's just boring. It's lame. I'll get into the things that I don't like about fantasy, but this one is like a giant stinker of a league.
Yeah,
So
it's getting
I
harder to
probably
do.
yeah, and so that one, it's just not enjoyable. It's like I'd rather join a random pub league. At least people maybe will, play a little bit. You think you put some money on it, people want to play, but no, I don't really care.
Well, yeah, it's hard to collect on that money too. I had some guy
Yeah.
stiff me $100 last year, and of course I won it, so I lost that $100. All
I'm
right.
only in 4 leagues this year. I actually cut it down from 7 to 4, so I actually feel
Wow.
good. All 4 of them I'm in with you, Steve.
Oh yeah. Oh, there
Well,
you
that
Yeah,
go.
means you're in three with me, and then
yeah,
whether
3
I
with you.
play another one or not, I don't know. Like I don't know. I may do a few best balls, which I don't usually do, but maybe kind of interesting just to do.
I've never done a best ball league. I don't know if I would like it.
Have
I've
you
done
guys
it.
done? It's
Actually,
just like you draft once, and then those players, you just see how throughout the year how is your drafting valuations to start the year off. That's all it really is.
kind of like picking stocks. Like you just pick the stocks and just let them sit, and then you just don't even worry about it. And then you just go check them every week and be like, "How'd I do?"
Yeah, but that's why I wouldn't check it.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of like if you had a bad team, then you wouldn't want to.
I feel like I would pay attention to the other leagues way more often, and
Yeah,
then
I know Patty and Blake. Again, you don't. There's no management. You draft a team, and then whatever happens, happens. They put the best score in based on the team that you drafted
It's
every week.
for people who don't really want to do the management during the year, you know.
Yeah, that's part of the fun. Like once the trades cut off, it's kind of boring to me after. And that's usually
But
it's not as fun.
that's why Dynasty's so awesome.
Yeah,
You can
I
just
do
keep
in
like.
going.
in Ron's league, I've traded every single year I've been there, and
I
only
think,
last year was the first year I didn't trade multiple times.
yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
also
yeah.
that's the one league Kevin's not in with us. But it's also this league is interesting in the fact that I don't know a way to put this, but like 2 people passed away in the last 2 years. So I'm telling you, if somebody passes away this year, I'm out. I'm out.
What? That's crazy. I
Yeah.
do not want to be a part of that league. Sorry. Thanks for the offer, but no thanks. Even though there was an offer.
Yeah, I really hope everybody survives this year because if somebody does, then I think Steve and I are both out of that league. We're not doing it again.
My most cryptic fucking league I've ever heard of. At the last place trophy, you die.
No, that's also okay. So that league, we had a penalty for whoever finished last. Well, we technically did whoever finished the last 2. We had a penalty, and the idea was they had to go to the bar that we always drink at, and they had to start from the time it opened until the time it ends. And for every beer they drank, I think it was like 15 minutes off, and for every shot was 30 minutes. I forget the exact rules of it. But the two guys that finished last didn't do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I thought that was actually a pretty clever little punishment thing, but they didn't even do it?
Well, so part of it too is we said that they had to do it together, and the person who leaves last has to pay the other guy's tab. Made it like a nice little fun wrinkle with it. And now one of them's like, "Oh, I'm out of town, so I can't do it." And then the other one's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna do it this weekend." Like, so you just completely just took your own punishment into your own hand. I mean, at least he's sort of doing it. So
In essence, he's just going to the bar.
yeah, he's basically just gonna go hang out at like the bar like all day, and there's nobody's gonna hold him accountable for like the shots taken and the drinks taken. It's just like he's basically just saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the bar today."
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a bar trip. That's
Yeah.
all. Like,
There's like no punishment, so I don't think I'm gonna do that this year in that league since they.
Well, you say you got to show proof of the purchase. Like, you got to show us the bill.
yeah, what, like 5 beers?
If he wants to go spend like whatever amount of money, at least he can prove that he at least spent some money to do it.
I also thought it was actually a pretty good like penalty, and I figured that was going to be the one. Like, I'd like to see this, but never worked out.
Yeah.
Have you been in a league that had a penalty?
Yeah.
Any other leagues? Like, what were the penalties?
Well, one of them was our with our hunting friends. One year we tied a guy up to a telephone pole and pelted him with snowballs for a minute, and the next year, which was actually really fun. And then the next year, our cousin Patty, we made him dress up like a woman, and he had like makeup on, and he had eyeshadow, lipstick, a dress. Somebody did up his hair, and then he had to hold a cardboard cutout that says I suck at fantasy."
There is photographic evidence of this, Patty. Don't you think you got away from this, man? That's on my phone forever. It's ingrained there.
Oh yeah.
Also, there is a video floating around of Ryan getting blasted with snowballs too, isn't there?
True.
How far were you guys away from him?
Well, we started off a little further than we ended up. Let's say we ended up about 4 inches away from him, just blasting snowballs.
It began like, I don't know, 20, 30 feet. It was still kind of close.
Tired. We were tired throwing so many snowballs at him.
It was pretty fun punishment though. I like that one.
Yeah, but obviously Florida, you can't really do that.
You could do it with like tomatoes or something.
Why not oranges?
That reminds me.
Yeah, there you go.
Across the creek when we were kids at the neighborhood kids, we had the orange fights. Remember that?
Yeah. So oranges would be good too. God, those would hurt. Those would hurt so much getting pelted.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to do that. I'd rather the snowballs.
Probably just water balloons would be the Florida thing to do, right?
Oh, we got history of water balloons. That would work. I got a scarred history of water balloons. That's for sure.
Kevin punished his wife with a water balloon.
You're still married? That's good for you.
The worst part it was on Mother's Day.
Man,
we were out playing in the yard, and we fill up the rapid fill. Have you seen those where it's like you can hook it up to the hose, and then it's like 30 different water balloons, and so we're all throwing them and having fun or whatever. And so of course it got a little aggressive and started whipping them here, and those things don't pop that well on impact. And so I was kind of far away down the end of the driveway, and I sailed one, and it just carried, and she stood up, and it caught her right in the eye. I mean, oh my God, man. I'll never live that one down. That one still gets brought up.
That's my Mother's Day joke every year. Are you kidding me? I bring that up. I always bring her water balloons every year.
It's
I don't even know what to say. Now that's out in public. Now people know.
Needless to say, my water balloon throwing skills have had to change. So you have to hold the balloon differently to make sure it pops when you throw it. So you hold the end, and it basically rips, and you're just throwing water instead of the actual propelled balloon. So
still hurt get hit in the eye though.
Little tip for all you other idiot dads out there that might do something similar.
Yeah, you live, you learn.
Yeah.
Not a Mother's Day until somebody gets pelted in the eye with a water balloon.
That'd be an interesting penalty. Like if you had like if everybody's married, you're like whoever loses, their wife gets it with a water balloon.
Oh no! So there's actually a picture
You
I
have to
have.
beg your wife.
Oh no!
I'll
Oh my
say
gosh!
divorce.
Good luck getting out anyone to agree to that because that probably ain't gonna happen.
Well, did you ever hear the one where like this? There's like a group of friends who are like live like pretty close to each other, and then they have to put in their yard like something that says like "I suck at fantasy," and it's like a decorated sign that they have to have in the yard all week when they when they're like the lowest scoring team in the week.
No, that's kind of funny though.
Yeah, it's a good one too.
That's good if you're all local.
Yeah, that's like I love punishment leagues, but they're just hard to enforce if people aren't willing to, or if you're not like local or together, you know.
Well, we do a punishment in the Country Creek if you get a 0.
Yeah, we do. That's kind of the only punishment that we've. Well, I would say most of us do it, not all of us, but it's the ice. You got to do an ice video.
I get it. If you don't want to drink, like there's other ways to enforce a punishment. You could always like ice bucket challenge yourself or something. You know, be creative.
Well, I'll say I owe one from last year and I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's other creative ways to punish
Do it on
yourself.
stream, Steve.
Nothing says good podcast like me doing it on a podcast.
There you go.
Or
That's-
just having a slogan.
Might have to do it next week. Initiate the season.
Yeah, I'll do it next
On
week.
us. There is some preseason ball tonight, which I don't even really care about. But what are the scores? Have you guys checked this by any chance?
Honestly, during preseason, I just look at who gets injured.
Yeah, the reigning champions are up 27-17.
They are against the Bengals.
But who's that again? I forgot who won.
Oh, the Go Birds. Philadelphia Eagles, that is.
Oh, you a fan? Are you a fan or something?
I might be. I might dabble in there.
Are you an all Philly sports fan, Steve? Yeah.
He unfortunately is.
Yeah.
You're not this like mixed bastardization like Mensch and I are. It was just like random sports teams. Since we
No, but my brother, he'll swear he doesn't do this, but he took every opposite team of me. So I'm a Phillies fan. He's a Mets fan. I'm a Sixers fan. He's a Celtics fan because when we were growing up, the Sixers had a big one.
Don't say Cowboys.
No, he's a Rangers fan, and I'm a Flyers fan, and I'm an Eagles fan, and he is a Giants fan.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, at least his team's won a Super Bowl in the last 30 years.
Yeah. And then, obviously, I'm a big Penn State guy, and so he was a big Notre Dame guy growing up until he went to Penn State, and now he's a Penn State guy. So that's the only thing we actually see eye to eye on is Penn State.
Oh, Penn State.
Actually, Kevin, what do you follow? Because you went to Florida State, and then you went to Florida.
What are you talking about? He's a champion in everywhere.
No matter what, I can't miss, man. I'm the golden boy here.
Kevin's thinking about getting his doctorate at Miami just to cover all bases.
No thanks. I think that's where I'll draw the line on respect. Miami, F you, really. I can't. Oh, gross. Sorry, Hurricane fans, Hurricanes fans.
You don't even mention UCF.
Oh, well, I mean, we're talking about competitive football here, I thought, not.
I mean, they'd argue.
We're
They say,
playing national champs, bro.
You're right, the co-champs, right? So I went to UCF for a year. So, respect. I do appreciate UCF. My wife graduated from UCF. So, and actually, it was really cool the year that they were really good. It was
they were good for 2 years.
Yeah, and then,
the first year they claimed the championship. The second year they went undefeated. They didn't make the playoffs, but they played LSU, and that's when Burrow became Burrow.
And they teed off on him.
Yeah. Well, he threw a pick six. If I remember correctly, he threw a pick six.
I'm pretty sure he got absolutely blasted on that pick six, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. And then right after that, he went nuts. And then all of a sudden, he became Joe Burrow, who also, look at this segue, played today, which is a shock. Like, why would you play him in the first preseason game?
I did not.
So he did play.
Yeah, he played multiple series because he had like 100 and something yards. And then Jamar Chase had a touchdown. And let's see if I can pull it up.
He played too.
You know why he played?
Not even kidding, yeah.
He's never played in any preseason games really in 6 years because he's always been injured at this point of the year. This is the first time he's come into the preseason healthy.
That's actually interesting because you're probably right. Except for his rookie year, he was.
Yeah, other than the rookie year, This is like the first time he's had he's gonna have like a full camp since his rookie year.
He's 9 to 10, 123 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Dude, look out for the Bengals this year. They're going to be scary. I think if they get a defense that's even remote,
defense is horrible.
If they can somehow figure it out, because sometimes they'll shock you. I swear. Like, how many times have we seen those 180s throughout the year? And if that team can get it together, even just a little bit, they're going to be scary.
If they can get defensive back play, then they'd be much better. Like Henderson's great underneath, but
what is he still holding out though? Is he, or did they get that figured out?
Who? Hendrickson?
No, I think he's still Trey Henderson. I think he's still holding out. Hendrickson.
Yeah, Hendrickson and Henderson they're both holding out.
Maybe I should pronounce. Now they're closer. That's what it says. But yeah, he's still holding out.
Closer, okay. Whatever.
That's all right, man. I think it's a perfect concoction for fantasy goodness. Great offense and a crappy defense.
That brings me to if you want to go back to Ron's league and why he has such weird things. Does he still not penalize for interceptions?
He does. If you look in the settings, he does. It's -1.
He does now.
He does. What he doesn't penalize for is fumbles, which is the dumbest thing in the world.
There was a year that Riley won, Steve won, because he had Jameis Winston, and that's the year Jameis Winston had like 7,000 interceptions and 7,000 touchdowns.
Oh, that was the 30 for 30 year.
Yeah, but he didn't get penalized for any of those interceptions.
He had 33 touchdowns and 30 interceptions? No, it was 33 interceptions. And how many touchdowns did he throw?
I thought they were pretty close.
I just know that
you got to look it up.
Oh no, I think it was 33 touchdowns. I don't remember. But I remember he threw 7 pick sixes that year, so I just kept adding that to his touchdown total.
Lord, deliver me from these pick sixes.
He had 33 touchdowns and 30 interceptions.
Yeah, that's what it was. And since 7 of those interceptions went for pick sixes, he's the only member that I know of who's been in the 40-30 club.
Oh my gosh. That's wild.
Yeah, that year was awesome. I didn't get penalized for those picks. And then Ron, for some reason, made it a point per completion league that year, which was the dumbest thing. We told him, why are you doing that? He's like, well, if receivers get a point for reception, why wouldn't I give quarterbacks? And we're like, because quarterbacks throw the ball like 30 to 40 times. These receivers don't get 30 to 40 catches, Ron.
That year he had 626 attempts, the most out of anybody.
Yeah,
380 completions.
That was the perfect recipe for a fantasy success that year.
Oh man, yeah, he was the best. I got him off the waiver wire.
He led the league in pass attempts, led the league in yards, and led the league in interceptions.
That's hilarious. I did that once when I was in college, and I said the same thing. I'm like, this is stupid. The points per completion, the quarterback's gonna get some ridiculous amount of points, and it just doesn't even make any sense. Like, I don't know.
It felt like who cares about your quarterback at that point, though? You could just pick somebody off of waivers.
Yeah, exactly. If they started and they weren't Brock Osweiler or something like that, you're gonna be okay. Another pick six machine who couldn't complete the ball, though.
Yeah,
that'll be a difference there.
Yeah, Ron has some really strange rules in his league that we've been fighting for years. Like the fact that it took us a while to get. He would give defensive points for a touchdown scored by the defense, but he wouldn't give the special teams a touchdown for like a kickoff or a punt return, even though the position clearly says defense/special teams. He wouldn't give special teams a touchdown.
To keep the theme going, you should just fight for the death over that rule change. And
well, unfortunately, the winner last year is the one who died. So I'm glad I didn't win that one. I didn't realize I was that close.
It's like final destination of fantasy football.
Are you saying finishing second, you are the winner?
Well, I mean, I'm living to tell the tale.
I mean, a famous guy once said, if you're not first, you're last.
I won 3 other leagues. That was like a good going away present.
He also said, if you don't chew big red, then fuck you.
Speaking of bad quarterbacks, since we can go back to that, who's gonna win the battle for Indianapolis' quarterback? Is it gonna be Daniel Jones?
Isn't Richardson hurt again today? I got some sort of message on my phone about that.
Did he? I didn't even see. I saw he was playing.
No
Yeah,
way.
no, I'm gonna find it. Hold on, give me a second. I
remember
swear.
I said Daniel Jones would take over by like week 5. But if Richardson's already hurt,
Yeah, he got hurt and he got sacked today and got hurt.
You know, he got
is it
sacked.
bad that I want Daniel Jones to take over?
It looks like he hurt his pinky. Steve should know things too about that.
Hey.
For those that can't see, he got surgery this week on his pinky.
Yep. And I could still probably throw the ball more accurately than Anthony Richardson.
Everything goes wrong.
It's your Florida guy, though.
Yeah, that's why I know how bad he is. I got to watch him for 2 years just suck.
I mean, we watched him for 2 years, and he had one remarkable game.
Yeah, Utah. That was about it.
Everyone was talking Heisman. Oh, I'm like, let's pump the Jets here. The guy's had one good game, and then he proceeded to just go back to being Anthony Richardson. And then somehow he goes 4th overall because he's got some freaky metrics.
Your Anthony Richardson, obviously Anthony Richardson, is my Drew Aller. Like, Drew Aller, to me, does not jump off the page when I watch him every week. But yet people are like, yeah, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. I'm like...
I'll quote Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is that guy?
That's Penn State's guy, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
My little knowledge there, but I recognize it. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you got to take some strides this year. He's going to be coming out with a lot of other quarterback talent too, though. So I don't know.
He's probably one of the top 5, maybe 10 offensive lines in the country, and then he has 2 of the best running backs in the country. I mean, he should be good. Yeah, the thing is, like, when the time comes, besides last year's Oregon game, when the time comes where he needs to step up, he usually doesn't step up. So,
yeah, Steve, we know how Penn State season is going to go. You guys are going to be really good. You have like one loss, like probably to Ohio State, and then you guys will make the playoff, or you make the playoff, and then inevitably you'll just fall short, like Penn State has been doing for a while. At least you make the playoff, though. I mean,
now we're actually
do good. I can't. We've never made the playoff.
Yeah, at least the Seminoles have.
Seminoles have even made the playoffs, and Jesus, what, they won 1 game last year?
Honestly, like, the fact that they even won 1 was impressive. Like, they were so bad, it was horrible.
Biggest fall from grace, like.
Honestly, it's the transfer portal. That's what the transfer portal is. Like, you can live and die by that transfer portal, which I hate the transfer portal. I think it's really ruined football in the collegiate level. But I think there should be some accountability. We could really talk a lot about this. I have a lot of opinions about it.
I mean, we will over time. Yeah. But I give you good news. They won 2 games.
Yeah.
Oh, snap!
I actually couldn't even remember. Like, I know we didn't beat the team. That's one of them is Miami. That's about it, really.
They beat California at home 14-9.
2
and then they beat Charleston Southern 41-7.
Whoa, big win.
A big rivalry in Charleston.
Dang, dude, I didn't know you took out the Charleston Southern.
Yeah,
Steve, anytime now.
It's the Buccaneers, but I wanted to see if you get it.
The Buccaneers. Everybody knew them because they're huge.
Listen, Charleston will never be the same. We took a hurt to them. So
I guess I should take it you're more of an FSU fan than a UF fan.
Yeah, I mean, it's just my alma mater, right? And so I'll cheer for the Gators. It's fun to, when you live in Gainesville, it's fun to be part of the camaraderie of living in the town. Like, at work, you go to people talk about it with the Gators, all the staff, everyone wants to go to the games and talk about the Gators. So, and you hear like the buzz around town and stuff. Like, I don't get the buzz the same. I have one of the cardiologists that I work with. He is a big Seminole fan, and he's got a lot of kind of inside knowledge there. And we've had a lot of fun talking about Shadur Sanders because he's a big Deion guy, and so that's kind of been funny being on the 2 different paradigms there, since we're at least on the same with Dion. But yeah, when you live here, it's kind of everyone eats and sleeps and breathes it. It's more fun to be a part of it than kind of be a hater. And so at least I have a degree, and it's kind of weathered me down over time to say like I don't mind cheering for them. But when it comes to playing against the Seminoles, it's go Noles, baby.
Did you see that Deion Sanders had cancer?
Yeah, who didn't? I mean, of course he made a giant fucking press conference about it.
I actually like this press conference. It's kind of more of an uplifting type of thing.
I do like that he tried to make it an outreach thing, though. But Dion's always going to be about Dion. It's his thing. So I will say, actually, it wasn't. He didn't make his son's slide in the draft too much about him as he did about Shadori's story.
Well, those stories, and maybe one of these podcasts will get into those. Those stories about Shador and what he did in those interviews is outrageous.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I get it too. It's like I get why you might.
Like, would you ever show up to a job interview and act like you're dumb? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Well, all right. So we can do this. We've been talking about this for a while, but we're going to let you do a disc golf minute. So which one of you guys are going to do it?
Kev could start it.
Kev could start it?
Yeah, let Kev start it.
Do it. Right. It was actually a really interesting last week because for the first time, the Disc Golf World Championships was held not in the United States, it was held in Finland. And so that was a big deal because Europe really brings their game. They're huge disc golf fans. The crowds were awesome. It was a great tournament. If you want to watch it, you can catch it on YouTube. Shout out to Jomez Pro because they do the best as far as coverage goes. Spoiler alert.
Not sponsored yet.
Yeah, not sponsored yet. So, spoiler alert. New world champion this year, Gannon Burr. We all knew it was coming. I mean, the guy's only 20 years old. He's phenomenal.
Everybody knew it was going to happen.
It's going to happen. He's like Paul Macbeth in his prime. We can see him rip off 3 or 4.
We all know what that means. Duh.
Beast mode. One of the GOAT, probably the GOAT. I mean, Bimo, no offense.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Burr, he's 20. He's already won one. He's won pretty much everything else. He's gonna soon. He might be the new GOAT sooner or later. Dude's young. He's just
major.
The dude's just consistent and wins like all the time. He's always in it.
I can't wait to cut that off.
It was a good tournament, though.
All right. Well, you can edit that. It's going to be Remo.
I mean, we just gave you gold, but, whatever.
I think I might let it go to where you started talking about the other guy and just cut it off.
The women's worlds was actually full of drama, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. And Steve, cut it now. There was like this 12-year-old girl against this like 40-year-old lady.
Is that real?
Real one spoiler.
Absolutely real. I watched literally the last hole just to see who won. I couldn't even tell you her name. I couldn't tell you either of their names. I just wanted to see who won. And there's like this old chick, old Asian chick who's been playing forever.
Good for her. Good for her.
Yeah,
she really
okay. Oh yeah. Here's Steve. So the men's final score was for the winning round was it 43 under for Gannon, right, Kev?
Yeah, I think 43 under. Yeah.
The women's winning score was 10 under, which
jeez,
they were all averaging like over that in a single round.
Do they play the same length?
No.
No, they play shorter.
They play shorter distances.
Interesting.
The putting quality is remarkably different.
That's why we got to get Kevin's little girl to pick up a disc. She'll be making hundreds of dollars in no time.
The next world champ, baby.
Or she can pick up a golf club and make millions of dollars in no time.
That would be the better.
Nah, you don't know the Reilly good theory then.
Yeah, it's well, Steven, you can go off on that one if you want.
Well, so in our family, we get good at things. We pick things up quick. We get really, we get good enough to, compete, beat our friends or, maybe be good in the high school, maybe collegiate level, but we can never make that next step to be like, a pro or actually get paid for our services. So you get good enough just to be good, but never good enough to benefit from it. AKA Riley good. Or, just get good at a useless sport like disc golf.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, useless to most. It's life for me and Kevin.
It's fun. It's hiking and frisbee and golf all at the same time.
Wow, this is way longer than the disc golf minute.
Well, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't think you guys understood the disc golf minute.
I'm telling you, it just happened naturally. This is going to be partially a disc golf podcast. Just deal with it.
It's gonna be it.
We didn't even talk about the European Open, which the European Open was an even cooler finish than the Worlds. Oh my God, we'll save that for next week. I know everybody's on the edge of their seat. We'll save that for next week.
The extra 3 people that tune in for the disc golf aspect of this.
Well, you mean the 3 people who even listen to this? It will be me, you, and Kevin.
That's right. It would be crazy.
Mainstream.
Well, speaking of golf, have you guys watched Happy Gilmore 2 yet?
I have.
What'd you think?
Man,
I really liked Happy Gilmore.
You're talking about the first one, right?
Yep.
You didn't like the throwbacks?
No, yeah, it was nice watching Happy Gilmore again when they just re-edited the whole second movie and put the first one in it.
It actually, there was parts of it I liked. Like, it was funny how they killed her off so fast. I was like, what the?
That was unexpected.
Did not expect that. Like, I gotta say, that one made me laugh, and I was like, holy crap. Like, they really went hard with this one.
The Scotty Scheffler jokes were really good to me.
Those were good, yeah. It had a lot of really good parts, but it just got too, like, goofy and, like, stupid. I could drive 1,000-yard par 4.
Yeah.
Our hips got detached by this one little muscle. Now we can bend backwards a little further, and that causes us to hit the ball like 700 yards. It's like, oh yeah, all right.
Who's the actor? That's like their main antagonist there.
You don't recognize him?
No, I do. He's the guy from Jerry Maguire, isn't it?
No, he sees dead people all the time.
Isn't that the same kid, or am I mistaken?
No, he's not in Jerry Maguire.
You're right. It's it's that kid, the young childhood actor. I'm
actually blanking on his name.
It's Haley Joel Osment.
Thank you.
Yeah, Haley Joel Osment. He's in another thing I just saw. There's this show called Wednesday about Wednesday Addams, the Addams Family thing.
He's
on
in
Netflix.
Wednesday?
Yeah, very briefly if you want to see these, and then second season, first episode.
Wow, well, spoiler alert.
Yeah, so don't worry, it's real quick.
Actually, Wednesday, the first season was really good.
Yeah, we just happened to catch that it was a new season last night, so it's back on. We'll see if it's any good or not. I don't know.
You watch any of the Hard Knocks?
Not yet. I want to though. I did last season. The AFC, what was it, North? Right? I think it was.
That's
in
regular.
season.
That's in season. Yeah, the training camp one is the Bills this year.
Yeah, it came out Tuesday, so first episode of this.
Yep,
it was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, nothing special.
All right, that's our review.
I think John Daly was the best part of that movie, by the way.
Yeah, you might be right. He was pretty funny in that.
Oh, just drinking his Purell.
I mean, he actually, even as acting, like, he did a better job than almost everybody else that was in it.
It was too forced. And I'm not gonna lie, the Shooter McGavin storyline was just lame as hell. I
enjoyed the fight.
Yeah, then it got turntastic after that. It was like, I don't know if I can hit this chip shot.
I mean, maybe we should have said spoiler alert before we actually
We're not spoiling anything, trust me. The golf in that, it was already bad enough.
Yeah, when they went to that league, it was bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna come out and say it was bad. It's bad with funny parts. Watch it again? No, thank you. Maybe that would be a good punishment for a fantasy football league. Make them watch Happy Gilmore too.
Do a book report.
Yeah, give me a book report on Happy. That's actually a good idea.
You gotta drink every time John Daly drinks.
Yeah, and it has to be the hand sanitizer. Actually, if you wanted to do it, it'd be whenever Happy drinks in that movie because he's a raging alcoholic in
That's
that
true.
movie.
Yeah, he is. Man, spoiler alert. Yeah.
Oh
All
no,
right.
I spoiled another thing of the bad movie. Oh darn it.
Well,
Yeah.
since you didn't like that sports movie, why don't we do we'll do a draft of the top sports movies that we've seen. You want to do that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sports movies.
All right. So we didn't pre-plan this at all. So how
No.
many rounds of this are we going to?
Well, I mean, I guess one round would be just three of us, right? So you could go each pick just three movies or something, and we can go that
Well, then
way.
you got to
Round.
snake it too.
We're going to snake it.
Gotta
Yeah,
snake
you
it.
got to snake it. Yeah, go 3 rounds and snake
With
it.
it. We'll just start from the top of the screen. Rux, you go, and then me, and then Mensch, and then we'll just snake it back up.
All right. We can do it that way. So I guess the question for me is going to be: am I picking what I think is the best movie, or am I picking just different
It's your
movies from
top-
different?
Whatever you would draft number one overall would be who you'd be picking. Kind of like, doesn't have to be consensus. It just, what you would draft number one overall.
That's crazy to me because I grew up like watching Major League like it was nothing. And so I watched it every single day for like 4 years, and that's not even joking. Like I could say any line in that movie. So with the number one pick, I'll take Major League.
It's a solid number one pick. I like it.
I love Major League. We also used to watch that relentlessly, both that and the second one too. Like
The second one I think actually has better lines than the first one, but the first one
out there.
The first one's the best, but the second one's still actually not a bad sequel. I'm not picking it, but I do like.
You never know. Third round comes around. You never
I'm
know.
gonna go with just a movie that I absolutely love, and it may not be the best sports movie ever. I'm just gonna pick it because I don't want Mensch to pick it. It's consistent with our golfing theme. I'm gonna
You're
go.
Gonna pick the one I want.
Tin Cup. I love Tin Cup. I just love it. It's one of my favorite movies. Every time it's on TV, I watch it. It's like the Shawshank of sports movies. Every time it's on, I watch it. I love it.
How do you know?
Yeah, I mean, all the lines in that movie are
just. It's such a great movie.
Stop hitting chili dippers up Lee Jansen's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot, now I got to think of another one. Well, I got two because you guys put me.
Yeah, you got two.
You get two. You do get two.
God, oh no. I'm probably forgetting some.
By the way, Kevin Costner is awesome in most sports movies that he's in.
Yeah, you could probably just pick a Kevin Costner film and just throw it out
Yeah,
there.
there's another one he's in, but I was gonna save that for next round.
You can go back to back, so whatever you want to do.
Well, yeah. So this is also a draft strategy of mine. I take the one that I think is a better value, and I save it when I'm on the turn. And I purposely put it in the next round. Be like, can you believe what I got in the second round? You guys are horrible letting me get that in the second round when he's clearly a first rounder. That's just a dumb strategy. I like.
That's when your internet cuts out, and then you auto draft someone else by accident, and it ends up being like someone that you should have drafted in the 10th round.
Well, that happens. It happens sometimes too. Man, football movies not. Can't really. Oh, there's like Any Given Sunday. There's that. I don't know. I'd probably still. I'd probably just stay with golf and go Caddyshack.
Oh, that's a good.
Very classic one too. Another very quotable movie.
And then if I'm coming back around, I could go that other Kevin Costner movie, but now you know what? I'm gonna throw a curveball and go hockey, and I'm gonna go.
I know what he's going.
I'm going Goon.
Yeah, I knew he was going to go.
Whoa, that's a a little bit of a reach. I feel like, damn. Okay.
I love that movie. I could watch that movie all day. I love that movie.
It's an okay movie, but it's like the fourth best hockey movie.
What? Hold your tongue, sir.
Oof.
Slapshots is better. Miracle's better. Mighty Ducks are better.
No way. Maybe Mighty Ducks, but no way.
Slapshot's definitely better.
Forgot about Mighty Ducks. Shit.
Love Mighty Ducks. That would have been a great pick, and you went Goon.
Well, you're up next, dude.
I'm not picking, even though I do love the Mighty Ducks. That's like this childhood nostalgia, like 101. Such a wonderful movie, Emilio. But I'm gonna go with Remember the Titans. It's just such a great, just beautiful movie.
I mean, it is a classic movie.
It's a beautiful movie.
And it might be the best football movie.
Too sappy.
I don't know.
I guess we're just kind of throw the Goon out where we bypass all these other wonderful movies.
Yeah, Goon is way better than Remember the Titans, dude.
It is not. It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. I do. It's a funny
better movie than Remember the Titans.
It's hilarious. I mean, it's kind of like Happy Gilmore if he actually made it to the league.
Ooh, you're right. I should have done Happy Gilmore.
The
original one.
You still could. I'm picking. I just think it's a great movie, and it triggers a lot of emotions.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad pick at all. All right, then for my second round pick, I'm gonna go Rocky. I mean, technically Rocky 4, but Rocky
oh, the fourth one. Okay, nice.
Well, I think the fourth one's the best one.
Let's just clean this up and make it easy. You get all the Rocky.
The final one, you mean? The last?
Yeah, he gets
not
all
the no.
Just make it so he has all the Rockies, so we don't all just go like Rocky 1, 2, 3.
There's Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And
yeah, you get them all. You get them all. You get the fifth also.
Sounds like you stopped at the one that you picked was your favorite because that was the last Rocky movie that ever should have been made, and it was actually. And
I mean, to be honest, those Creeds are pretty good.
I never saw them. To be honest.
First one, then it kind of went off the rails again.
Was it? Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. I just never really got.
Wait, was the third one? Third one was crappy. Second one was okay. First one was good.
Yeah. All right, so you went Rocky.
So I'm coming back around. Like I have a lot that I could choose from. So
I know it's hard to pick.
Yeah, like part of me wants to go dodgeball, but I won't.
Oh God.
Part of me wants to go like Rudy or even Replacements or Varsity Blues, Rudy. But I won't.
I love Rudy, man. If you don't pick it, I'm probably just gonna steal that one.
I'm just trying to think of like other sports movies. Like Hoosiers is a good one. White Man Can't Jump is a good one. Even like Semi-Pro for basketball, that's all a good one.
Oh, that one's classic.
But
punched him in the gym.
I'm gonna go back to baseball. I'm gonna do Field of Dreams.
Oh, that's
the other Kevin Costner movie. Oh yeah,
another one.
Again, yeah, Costner, man, he knows that.
And it was a debate there because I did want to go back baseball, and I do love Bull Durham, and that's a Costner movie.
Wow. But he's got another one too he's got For Love of the Game when he's a Detroit Tiger pitcher.
Yeah.
God, that guy's been in a lot of baseball movies, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just because I feel like I shouldn't let it fall any further. I'm going to pick Rudy for the next one.
All right.
Which is a classic.
Yeah.
I'm glad that
Vince Vaughn's in that movie, if you didn't know.
I feel like I just got the steal of the draft. Thank you for both of you leaving this one. I will go with the last pick of the draft since we're going 3 rounds, right?
Yeah. I guess it is.
We're calling this the steal of the draft. I will go with The Sandlot. Thank you. And winner.
Ooh, yes. I love The Sandlot. I actually just watched that the other day with the kids.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you so you're a Sandlot over Bad News Bears?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
What about A League of Their Own?
League of Their Own's good, but nah, Sandlot's still way better.
I mean, you could easily just switch to Goon and Sandlot, and I'll respect you more as a brother and a human being for that matter. And
this is when you just use your pick to get the guy that you want. You don't care what other people think, AKA Patty strategy.
You know what's a better sports movie than Goon? Kingpin is a better sports movie.
I love Kingpin.
Oh, yeah. Kingpin would have been way better. Oh, Kingpin. See, that's the thing is I forgot about all these movies. I wasn't even thinking about them.
I know. I'm just going off memory. I didn't even look it up or anything here.
Kingpin or even what's the other one? Big Lebowski would be pretty good too.
Big Lebowski's good. Waterboy's a good.
I mean, I wouldn't really consider
that's true too.
Sports movie. I guess you can, but Big Lebowski. I mean, it's some.
It's technically, I guess, not. But that's like the whole argument on whether.
Well, that's like Die Hard's a Christmas
Die Hard being a Christmas movie, yeah.
It is, by the way.
Do you say it is a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
So many people debate that.
Yeah, it's not worth a debate, but it's not.
I just like taking the contrarian side of that argument. It's just hilarious.
I always go with whoever's arguing. I just say the opposite of what they say just to piss them off.
Yeah.
It's also interesting, like what
Christmas movie.
What defines it as a Christmas movie or not a Christmas movie?
Exactly.
I know some people will say if you take Christmas out of it, can you still have the movie?
Well, he says, ho, 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 now I have a machine gun.
I mean, he could just say I have a machine gun.
Yeah, but he adds the ho, 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 which is
that's a famous line of the movie.
The best argument I can hear is the fact the only reason he's there
is
because it's a Christmas Eve party.
That is 100% true.
Yeah, it's on Christmas Eve. There's a Christmas tree in it.
And him and his wife were like gonna get divorced, right?
Yeah, another Christmas tradition.
Well, divorce is a Christmas tradition?
No. The engagement starts it. It kicks it off, and then divorce becomes part of that engagement.
What's your go-to Christmas movie?
Elf.
Yeah, I love Elf. That's
probably Elf.
I watch that every year. It's a Wonderful Life. I love that movie too. I watch that every year. I know that's not it's a Christmas movie. It's not like a comedy or whatever. It's just a great movie. I love
That's the one where the guy wants to commit suicide, right?
Yep. He only wants to you gotta watch.
Morbid about it.
I mean, it's what happened.
I mean, it's yes, he's contemplating it, and it has to do with an insurance payout, and the scumbag rich guy of the town, stole his money because his uncle's a drunk and kind of feather brain, and so whatever.
Christmas Vacation's my go-to Christmas movie.
That's another good. I mean, there's so many good ones. Christmas Story. I know they play that on TBS, kind of maybe almost oversaturated that one, but it's still a good movie.
I never watched the second one.
Well, how about you hold off on the Christmas movies? We'll save that for December for our draft.
Yeah. Well, we'll circle back on that one for sure.
Yeah, all 4 people that are going to listen to this thing. I mean,
listen, we're going to have the debate.
That means we added a listener. Hell yeah.
Talk about the things. Let's talk about some of these injuries. Where are we at? Actually, we're pushing an hour here, so we got to think about some things that you want to talk about before we wrap this up.
If you want to talk about the injuries, we can talk about the injuries.
How about one of the biggest ones is Matt Stafford is still not doing very good right now, which makes me a little iffy on Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua.
Yeah, and I traded for Puka too in the offseason, but that's interesting. Yeah. Who's the backup there?
Even more reason, it's Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh no! Well,
you remember last year when Devontae was on the sidelines with Jimmy Garoppolo, and Devontae was seen mouthing "Get me out of here."
Speaking of the Rams, did you see? So Michael Parsons did this whole thing where he doesn't want to be a Cowboy anymore, and Aaron Donald said he'll come out of retirement if the Rams get him.
Who would blame?
Oh wow, that'd be sick.
Parsons. Who would want to be a Cowboy? I mean, you're paying the. I don't know, the 10th best quarterback, maybe, and generously in the league, the highest salary of any quarterback in the league. And that's just one example of just the ridiculousness that is that organization.
I mean, it's kind of weird to think that you would go into a meeting where it's supposed to be a meeting about leadership, and then they kind of have it's nice of the owner to be like, hey, we want to pay you. We want to do what we need to do. What are you thinking? Are you thinking this? And he's like, yeah, I'll get my agent to contact you. And then when the agent contacts, they're like, no, we already came up with a deal. Good. That's some shady stuff right there.
Yeah, I'd not be happy about that either. I completely understand what it is. That's the kind of behind the scenes things that you don't know about these negotiations. People just say these players are divas for holding out for the money. It's no, they're probably going through some more shit that you don't think of.
Of course they're going for the money. I mean, look at the game they play.
Should. Yeah,
I don't really blame them that much. I mean, there's sometimes it's a little ridiculous, but especially some players that are asking for top tier dollar and they've never really proven anything.
What about those that are like Terry McLaurin?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about.
He deserves it too, man. He's been putting up numbers without any quarterback. And then they finally give him a good quarterback, and then look what he does.
But what was his offer? I mean, they gave him an offer, and he's just saying. I mean,
last year he signed a 3-year, $68 million contract, which was 34 guaranteed. And so this year he's actually making $25.5 million, which is actually the highest paid receiver on his team. They got they got Deebo Samuel, and I think he's making $5 million this year. I think he signed a 1-year deal that's 15 total, but he's making $5 million this year.
Well, these are facts I didn't know, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so the next year I think is, or he signed that 2 years ago. So next year he'd
I
be a free
thought
agent.
Terry was still on
And
his rookie deal.
I'm okay with you signed a contract, right? And it's not like you're paid poorly. And you even just said it. He's going to be making on an annual basis one of the most or per wide receiver, if you break it down that way, right? It's if you have a standout year, you have the negotiation table to negotiate a higher deal, but that's not what they want. I mean, he's older though, wasn't he like 31 or something?
He'll be 30.
Yeah, so he's still fine then. Actually, I mean,
Terry McLaurin?
yeah,
He's that old?
Yes, dude.
Jeez, I didn't know he was that old.
He'll be 30 at the start of the season.
All they have to do is play those salary cap gymnastics and just front load his contract so there's no guarantees after the first year, and then they can cut bait with him and just make him happy.
They kind of did. Next year they have $5 million in dead cap because of him.
He's
also the 18th. He's the 18th highest paid receiver in the league.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying he's. I just like that's. I mean, you look at the names ahead of him, and hard to find a hard time. Maybe DK Metcalf. I don't know, but he's younger. That's the only thing that they get from him. I still can't believe that he's getting paid that much. But
I will say, Michael Pittman Jr. is making more than he is. Nico Collins is.
They're both younger than me. I mean, they have more time to be able to continue to grow. They've accomplished what they've accomplished already. And like Terry had a good rookie year, and then he was kind of like not much. Now, granted, he didn't have any supporting cast either for a while either.
Since he's technically tied for 18th, I'll give you the guys ahead of him. Tell me who he's better than. Let's go that route. So tied with him at 18 is Cortland Sutton. Then we have Calvin Ridley.
Oh, I'd take McLaurin over Ridley.
I probably would too, actually.
So Ridley's making about $200,000 more than he is.
Yeah, so that's negligible at that point.
Yeah. Then we got Michael Pittman Jr. We got Nico Collins.
It's chump change.
For them, it is, dude. When you're talking these big salaries, don't.
No, I'm just kidding. It's just funny to say.
I know it's weird to say it that way, but I mean that the reality is it's like paying when you just bought the house. Like that's like another,
And then just take me 4 years to think about it.
Yeah, on a house. For them, it's like nothing.
Would you take McLaurin or DJ Moore?
Gosh, that one's tough.
DJ Moore is the 12th highest paid receiver. He's just ahead of Devontae Smith.
That one's so close, but I think I'd still take McLaurin because DJ Moore is just, I don't know.
I just feel like DJ Moore has never had a quarterback ever.
Neither did Terry. And
he
Terry
just did last year. He did.
Yeah. Hey, look what he did.
I know. I get it. I'm not disagreeing. I
still haven't seen DJ Moore do anything. He had that 1 year where he was top 5 in fantasy, but it was literally because he had like a 40-point game, a 30-point game, and then a bunch of like 10-point games.
That's the kind of player that if you can trade him off of that 40-point game, you're really selling perfectly high.
Yeah, I know. I kept him, and I felt like an idiot.
So you have no slump happening this year for the Commanders?
Dog, nah. Jaden Daniels is the real deal. That guy's awesome.
If he stays healthy, dude's going to be dangerous. I mean, he looks a lot. I mean, he looks better than Lamar when he was a rookie. Like, and I'm not trying to put them on the same plane necessarily, but like Lamar was all about running, and then they were able to leverage that, and it opened up the passing game. But man, like you just don't. This guy can do it all. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I'll throw this one out as our last thing. Did Lamar deserve to win the MVP last year? Should he have?
No, Josh.
I think Josh Allen did what he did with way less weapons than Lamar did. Lamar what?
What about what Burrow did?
Oh yeah, honestly, I think Burrow should have won it, but they'll never give it to you if you don't make the playoffs. Burrow was clearly the MVP.
Burrow, if they made the playoffs, which they almost did, it would have been a strong argument for making him.
What do you go? 7 consecutive games of 250 and 3 touchdowns or something like that.
Yeah, it's something crazy.
Man. Maybe it was 350.
What was
I think if you watch that Hard Knocks, the in-season one, they actually referenced that. They said his stats or something like that. They read him his stats, and there's like 2 people ever. Oh, it was Tom Brady put up the numbers that he did last year, and Aaron Rodgers did, and they both won the MVP those seasons that they did that.
But then he says they asked him, "Do you deserve to win the MVP?" And he said, "No, not because I haven't won my division. I'm not going to make the playoffs."
Yes, man.
Maybe that wasn't his fault.
It's just annoying because that's like a team stat. That's not like the MVP stat. The MVP is like a player stat, and
he had a shootout every single game that he had to be a part of.
Yeah, like what do you think Joe Burrow's going to go play defense too? Like, come on.
I mean, that's where I would say Josh really did too. I mean, that defense is always hurt. He had his receivers were nothing special. I mean, he literally put that team on his back and carried them into the playoffs. Again, and they were, how many wins did they have last year? I mean, they won the AFC, not their AFC division.
East.
The East, yeah. And I mean, did they get a bye too? They were close.
They were 13-4.
No, they didn't because the Chiefs did.
Yeah, the Chiefs got it.
Yeah, but they were second in the AFC.
I mean, this is going to sound biased, but I think Barkley should have won it last year.
I actually think so too, because everybody's so focused on that's like a quarterback award, but they rarely get. Well, if Barkley broke the record, then maybe I'd give you more of it. But yeah,
I want to say every single running back that has ever had the stats that he had last year have won an MVP too. So
what was the last running back MVP that there was? And I agree with you, Steven.
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, I agree with you. It has become a quarterback only award, and it's kind of
it's always the best quarterback on the best team. You have to do something like insane if you want to take it. It's either that or all the quarterbacks have a down year, and then like you have like one of the most ridiculous seasons of any position. Like
since 2000, only 4 running backs have won the MVP.
When's the last time a defensive player won it, or have they ever?
There was one that I remember that it was a long time ago. That was when I was a kid.
Lawrence Taylor, 86.
There you go. That's how long it's been.
I was an infant.
I wasn't even alive.
Yeah, you obviously remember that.
Yeah, I remember. No, I just remember reading it before in the past.
I don't know. It's the way the NFL is now. It's a quarterback-driven league because that's like those are the faces of the teams, and that's the only thing they care about for that award. It's just kind of, it is what it. Didn't Barkley get like Offensive Player of the Year or something?
Which boggles my mind. How could you be Offensive Player of the Year and play an offensive position and an offensive quarterback?
It's kind of like their way of saying, "Hey, sorry, you know that the quarterback gets the MVP. Here's your like consolation prize."
Again, and then the argument would be, without Jalen Hurts back there as a threat, then are you going to have the same opportunity to run? I mean, now the Eagles did have such a tremendous offensive line, but then does it change the game plan? The counter argument would be, without the quarterback, even if it's just someone back there that's some threat, does it change the dynamic? And I think that's where the argument comes. Yes, it does. But again, I think Barkley certainly was in the conversation, no doubt. And that's how they get by with it. They give him the Offensive Player of the Year. Like, oh, look, you got an award. It's almost as good as the MVP. It's like, no, I get it. It's a tough thing to like, for us, talk about. It's not tough for them. I mean, whatever, but
there's an MVP for both the National League and American League. Do you think there should be an MVP for the AFC and the NFC?
Nah.
No? Just like the one?
Baseball's dumb. Let's stop talking about that. That's way too much. Let's get
you know what they don't have? Offensive Player of the Year.
Let's get back to disc golf if we're going to talk other sports.
But then they have like gold gloves and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, those are deserving.
Isn't that similar as like All Pro and stuff like that too?
Yeah, that's like their way. That's their All Pros.
Maybe. I mean, because you can win a Gold Glove but not be great. Because you also win a Silver Slugger and not be great at defense.
Yeah.
All these players want to do is win the Super Bowl anyway. They don't like the awards that they're all right with, but like think of it, like Barkley didn't care that he didn't win the MVP. You know what he cared about? He was hoisting that Lombardi trophy, and that's all he cared about.
That dude deserved it, man. That was such a. Imagine being a Giants fan. Oh man, golly, that's so funny. Just to get that one off my chest. Woo!
I think that's where we're going to leave this one off.
Yeah. And I like the Giants. That's the funniest part. You know, praise Eli for taking down TV But man, oh my goodness, that's just got to be so hard to.
That's why I'm an Eagles fan. I don't have to worry about
You're
that.
right. We will end it on the Giants are terrible.
It could be worse than the Cowboys, but
Well, yeah. Oh well.
All right, so I guess right now we're looking at trying to drop new episodes weekly. Is that right, guys?
yeah,
Yep.
this is fun.
So we'll probably try to drop them either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I think it's all going to depend on how long it takes to go through, and then when we can kind of get together. Obviously, we're all new to this, so the logistics will be worked out as we go through it. We don't have any catchy like sign off thing. We got to get a catchy sign off
yet.
Yeah. For anybody who does listen to this, which would be nobody, you should send us your ideas.
Yeah. What can we do better besides look at Steven's ugly mug the rest of the time?
Nah, I don't feel like emailing you guys. Since
Nah.
You're the only two listeners.
We'll text each other about it.
Yeah, we'll text each other about it. That way we'll hear from 100% of the listeners.
We do have a fantasy draft coming up, guys.
We do.
2 of them, and one's like in what, like a week? Tim's weird dynasty draft, right?
Yeah, so dumb.
Will that league be around next week or next year?
Number 1 spot. That trade's up. That trade is up. That one's ready to be traded if anyone wants it. My team needs that much help.
Mine's not much better, dude.
We could talk trade. I was in the championship last year, but I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm always there to trade. I love trading.
So you can catch our episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube Music. You know, you got to throw that plug in there. So
we got to clean that up at the end for sure.
You want me to do make sure you like, share, subscribe, all the other YouTube things?
Once we get to YouTube, yeah.
Even though we're not on YouTube.
You can get that NFL content creator pass, and it's going to be sexy. The video feed.
That's right. We can start using.
So I also thought of something I wanted to tell you. We'd talk about it. When we have a special guest, we'll call them the not so special guest. I know it's creative. I know. The juices are flowing in here.
We are the not so special hosts, so
that's not very obvious.
Save that creativity for when we're texting each other about ideas for the show. You don't have to give everybody our trade secrets on the show like that.
Listen, everyone knows that when they're going to come on, Peyton's going to be beating the door down. I want to be the not so special guest. It's like, whoa, Peyton, get your forehead out of here, bro.
All right, you told him not to even bother. He's not going to be on the podcast. Too big of a forehead.
Yeah, because podcasts really, really focus on the forehead.
Yeah.
You know, you hear the forehead as it comes through on your speakers.
It's an echo feature.
All right, thanks for joining us. We'll catch you guys soon.